Welcome to Carl's Vlog 176, recorded on August 3rd, 2015 to August 8th, 2015, recorded on those dates, and compiled on August 9th. Have yourself a great day.
Anyhow, here we are. There's my morning breakfast: slice of cold pizza, some coffee, and of course my little lappy here with Audio City to start doing my podcasts, or at least try to start enabling to do them on my own. Anyhow, last week was interesting, especially on Saturday and Sunday, where I was doing my darndest to get 3 videos pulled out. I got 2 of them pulled out. Actually, one on Friday night or early Saturday morning, and the other one would just finished at 9:45 in the morning for my supplier, which I was able to actually copy onto a USB stick and bring it over to him. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is, as soon as I get a chance, is to actually upload them onto YouTube. And also, my other video, my third one, my vlog that I usually do, is already prepared, and it's already going to be uploaded as well for this morning. So that's next on my little things to do for my vlogs and for the week of August 3rd to August 7th. So take care, and we'll be back a little bit later on. Oh yeah, I have to go to see my doctor tomorrow around the afternoon, around 1:40, for the test results there from the scans that they had done from my lungs, the nodules. So I'll find out tomorrow afternoon the results of that. So I'll speak to you guys soon. Cheerio. Anyhow, so I'm finally back. Tuesday morning, and I'm just about to head upstairs. There's my stuff there, and I'm going to be heading upstairs to grab something to eat quickly that I brought with me. Of course, my breakfast and my first cup of coffee. I need it in the morning. God only knows. Anyhow, at this point in time, I have to go to the hospital later on. I have an afternoon appointment with my doctor there. It was in regards to the nodules that they had found in my lungs, and we already had done a biopsy not too long ago, and they have the results back from it. So I'm hoping that it's actually benign. So I'll find out soon enough when I get there, and hopefully, if it's all good, I'll let you guys know and post it within this log itself, and go from there. And if it is benign, then it's great. I don't have to worry so much, because it's part of evolution of everybody else, like myself included, and go from there. And also, if you liked the video that I had done from Encan Depot, which is one of my suppliers, go take a quick look at that. I have them posted up, one in French and one in English, and I thought I did a good job. And I know I had one of my friends, my old colleagues from another company that I used to work with, he thought it was really good, and he also commented on the French one that I had, and there was also the English one there. So go take a look when you have a chance, and comment and rate it, please. And if you do live within the Montreal area, I do highly suggest you guys to go to that company. For the fact is, it's really good prices. I know some people look at it and still think it's still fairly high, and they can get it at cheaper prices, but you know, at some cases, when you compare big box stores to guys like this, there's nothing you can compare to. Not only that, the hardware that they do sell, both the laptops, workstations, you know, whether it's a desktop or the towers, they're business grade computers. So that there, I can tell you right now, it may sound a little bit more expensive, but it is worth the money, because for the fact is you're not getting a consumer grade product. You're getting a business grade product itself, whether it's a desktop, laptops, even servers, and those things are rated a lot better in, you know, power consumption and all that. And they deal with longer they last and work longer. I can't even say the word right this morning. I'm so decaffeinated this morning. So, but like I said, those computer parts and all that are business grade parts, and I'll always go. Ever since I found out about these guys, and one or two other places, I'm always getting the business grade type products. I'll never turn back to consumer grade, just for the simple fact I know they're a lot better and they'll withstand the time. I know I had bought and I compared the two, and I prefer the business grade over the consumer grade. Anyhow, let's go inside. I'm going to have my breakfast and work on some stuff. It's been a long time, and I'm trying to get some other things done here as well for podcasting. So let's go for it. Anyhow, so I'm finally out of the hospital, from the St. Eustache Hospital, and I have some good news and a little bit of a bad news. Good news is it's not cancer. Bad news is they want me to go have one other test done, a little bit more invasive than the last test that I had done to take out the 3 nodules that they did take, and they examined it and they didn't find anything. It's not cancerous, but still it's abnormal to what they had found, that even though it's not cancerous, it is still something that they have to dig deep into. So what they want to do is do a little bit more of invasive surgery in regards to it. Sorry about that. And they want to take a look further. They want to take a larger sample in regards to it. So what's going to happen now is I made an appointment with the doctor. She's going to speak with the surgeon in regards to it. So what's going to happen is that they're going to do another surgery at the Sacré-Cœur Hospital, and they're going to do the exact same thing, but they're going to dig a little deeper in, and they're going to take a look to see where they can actually pull a larger sample out of, because even though it's showing up as negative as cancer, it's still something that they want to dig in to find out why. So they're going to do that. At the same time, while I was there, I had brought my little thing there from my doctor from Boisbriand to go see a dietitian. So once I have the confirmed appointment with them, I'm going to make sure that they get an email from me showing my report that I have, which I've been using diligently on a daily basis, of my diet that I've been using. With the program Diet Organizer, as you guys, some of you have already seen. I've done an initial presentation on YouTube and also an update on it, and also on my WordPress account I've done a sample of that with what I've been eating and all that, so you guys have an idea of what's going down. So I'm going to try to see if I can send a report electronically to them, so that way when I do come in, they have it and they can already take a look to see what I've been eating and all that, and also tell me where I can make adjustments on it, what to eat, how much should I eat, is it too much, is it too little, so on and so forth in regards to it. And like I mentioned to the doctor that was there, I told her, look, I've been eating between such and such calories, and that's what I've been using, and it's been helping out, and I've lost over 90 pounds. So that's a good thing. So I'm going to try to get that done for the time I get to see them, and once I have that done, and I do have an updated what I should do with it, then it'll be fine. So until then, until I hear from both doctors for the appointment for that and my nutritionist, I'll have to wait for that, and also the sleep apnea, which is more likely I'm going to bring a machine home and have it record my sleep habits at night, so that way the doctor has a better idea of what's happening, so they know what's going on with it. And because I've been losing weight, it's been helping out. So we're going to keep it like that for the time being and go from there. So until tomorrow, folks, I'll see you then. Anyhow, so thank you for coming back. It's a Wednesday afternoon, and the results seemed to be very, very good yesterday from the operation that they did for the 3 nodules that they had taken out. They had found nothing in there, but still the doctor is still kind of concerned in regards to what it is that the nodules are from. So they want me to do another little procedure where they're going to go further deeper in and finding out, if it's cancer or not, because the 3 that they had pulled are not. So well, I'm going to go in regards for that again. They should have done this in the first time around to find out, but they didn't. And hopefully everything will turn out great. And I'm also going to be seeing a dietitian in regards for the weight loss program that I put myself on and keep a good track record of. And hopefully with that we'll be able to find out what needs to be modified and where I should go about in monitoring my intake. So hopefully with that I'll correct that soon enough once I see them. Once that is done, I should have no problems to finish off of my goal of getting down to 250 pounds. If not, we're going to still try to continue and go even further down and get to my ideal weight that it should be and just have a good time at it. So right now, I'll let you guys go, and I'll see you guys probably later on today to finish off the daily vlogs and go from there. So I'll see you guys soon enough. I'll speak to you later. I just want to say give a little shout out to my Sawa or girlfriend. So hey baby, see you guys soon enough. The week is already half over. Catch you later. Anyhow, so good afternoon, ladies and gents. Welcome back. Just coming back. Just finished my lunch and just having some fresh air. Just wanted to let you know that I'm still up and kicking. It's just a matter of doing the vlogs at a different time of the day. Today's Thursday, thank God. So that means one more day to go, and then the weekend's here. And I still don't know what I'm going to do on the weekend. I might be meeting up with one of my old colleagues from a place called Focus, where I used to work with him. You've seen him already a couple of times by the name of Ciprian. Probably going to go for lunch and head down to one of the computer stores close by and take a look what's there. I'm bringing my laptop in over to Encan Depot, the place where I did the commercial for. A little longer than a commercial, than 30 seconds, but anyhow, that's still something to look at. I'm going to be heading down there with my MacBook Pro, my Power Mac that I have at home, the G4. The guy is going to be able to install an earlier version of OS 10 or OS X, I keep calling it. Most people keep saying either OS 10 or OS X. I keep calling it OS X, even though it's OS 10. Going to get it reformatted with the original operating system that's supposed to come with it. Right now, I have currently installed Linux, a version of it, and it's working fine. I have no big complaints. I mean, it does what I needed to do, but still, the sound and all that has to get done. That's the only thing that's wrong with it, because the sound driver is never installed properly. So I'm going to get that done. That's going to be ready by next Saturday, so I'm going to leave it there for about a week. If they can get it done, then fantastic. I'll be able to do my sound recordings on that, and still have some fun doing it, especially doing podcasts, or at least adding in some extra voiceovers onto my current vlogs. Where if I'm driving, as an example, or just introducing, it'll be something worthwhile to do. The other thing I might do is, he had some good sales on Macs there, MacBook or Mac Pro, MacBook. Is it MacBook or MacBook? It's one of the two, anyhow. Looking at the prices, it looks very good. I might get a more up to date than the one I currently have, even though the one that I have is still fairly slow. But for what I needed to do, which is word processing, spreadsheeting, the occasional presentation with it, I still use it for that. It covers more than enough power for that, and also to do online emails and some internet stuff. So for what I'm using it for, it's more than enough. What I really do need personally, while I'm on the go, is a little more oomph behind the processor. So instead of getting a PC laptop or IBM clone or a brand name clone laptop and re-putting Windows or Linux on that, I'm going to put OS 10. I'm going to have OS OS 10 on it, and I might expand the memory on it to bring it up to 4 gigs and use OS 10 on that. So that way at least this will be a little bit better to work with. And I'll still probably use iMovie on that for certain features, and then when I'm ready to import it into the OpenShot that I have on my Linux machine, I'll do it that way and then finish it off there with nice intros and all that. And that way I'll know I have everything done for it. So that's the thing I'm going to be using mainly that for. And I'm also going to install in most, probably not the latest and greatest, Office suites, but something that I can still do documentation with, and I can keep it up to date with it on my regular PC. So it won't be that much of a drastic change. Just the working environment's going to be slightly different. I was also looking at the time at the website. If you go to Encan Depot, they were selling the first generation of Elite pads from HP. It looked interesting, but I looked at the configuration. It looks underpowered by today's standards. But I mean, for a first generation, tablet PC running with Windows 8, it looks okay. But I'm not going to get it because, for the simple fact, especially when you're carrying a lot of data and all that for SD cards, either a 4, 8, or 16 gig card is usually not a lot to put in there, and it already comes with a 64 gig internal drive for it. So part of that is being used as well for the operating system. So it's already there. You're looking at 8 to 10 gigs of system resources. So it doesn't give you a lot left over when you need to do a file, like a restore of the complete operating system. Even if you wipe it clean, even at 64 gigs, you're still losing, let's say 10 gigs as an example. So that only gives you 54 to work with. But yet it does have, you can use your regular Office suite on it, which is not much of a big deal, but still. I'm looking something that is more or less recent with the current line of tablets PCs, but at a good price. Anyhow, with that being said, the tablets I'm not even going to try to touch. So until later on this afternoon when I'm finished, or I'll probably see you guys more likely tomorrow, and we'll continue on just for the week for vlogging. And you guys have a great day. See you later. Anyhow, so Friday was okay. Everything went well. Sorry I didn't get actually to put another word in yesterday afternoon, but today's better than nothing. And I didn't want to show where I was coming up this morning, because I did show that I've shown several times over the last few weeks. Anyhow, so today is Friday. Thank God for that. It's Friday, payday as well. So tomorrow I'm going to be meeting up with one of my colleagues, Ciprian. He finally came back from Cuba, and it's been about a week or a bit that we haven't seen each other. And we're going to get together tomorrow to have lunch. And we're heading over to TAC 2000. He's probably going to have his club sandwich down there, and I might get a couple of dogs for lunch, so it's not going to be so bad. At the same time, I'm bringing in my other laptop there, my other PowerBook G4, like I had mentioned earlier on during the week. I'm going to be getting the actual original operating system reinstalled back in. The guy was mentioning to me that he has it, so I'm going to get that done for next Saturday, not this Saturday coming up, but the Saturday afterwards. So all I have to do is just pick it up and everything should be fine. I'm going to make sure that the technician over there understands that I need to have the OS set up as if it came out from the factory itself, so I can actually choose the language and choose the the first person that actually logs in, like the administrator. So that way nothing gets confused and he doesn't set anything up by accident. Because I really need to set up a specific manner, because it's going to be used for voice editing, like for podcasts and all that. So I found already a couple of applications that I can actually do that with on that particular machine, and I can also incorporate any voiceovers that I want from there onto my vlogs during the week. So that'll be definitely added in as well for it, and I'm going to try to use that one strictly for podcasting itself, because the files are very small. They're all audio, no video at all. kind of like a little mini radio station type of thing, if you will think of it in that way, for people who just want to listen into voice chats and all that. I'm going to be also trying to include with that there, if I can, people that I know or people of the industry to do things like that for personal, well, not for personal use, but for interesting ideas and all that, and try to introduce some of the hobbies that I have and go with it that way, as well as eventually doing it with my vlogs as well. So they'll give you an idea of what's going on and which one is easier to go with, and give you updates as well through my vlogs, some of the guys do it, or vice versa. Other than that, for being a Friday, besides being cloudy like you see out over there, nothing much is happening here. I'm going to finish off my shift at work here. I'm just on my lunch break right now. I go back to work at 1 o'clock and then keep going straight until 5. So until tomorrow or until later on tonight, I'll see you guys later and add my few ideas or comments if I have any. Take care, folks. It's finally Friday after 5 o'clock. I'm on my way home. I deserve this weekend for myself. Tomorrow I'm going to be meeting up with my old colleague Ciprian. We're going to head down over to Encan Depot tomorrow, hopefully. Sometime tomorrow. Well, I'm going to probably go there ahead of him tomorrow to get some things done. One of them is to bring my powerbook G4 over, as I had mentioned earlier, and during the week. To put in OS X 10.4 or 10.5, one of the two that can still run on it, just so I'll have a decent operating system on there to be able to do what I want to do on there properly, and do my recordings for the audio files, the podcasts, and be able to use it as a spare machine just for that alone. Video wise, I'm not going to have it touch it anything because I know it's not powerful enough. And it takes quite a bit of processing power, especially doing the type of not the animation, but my videos. Because even with my Precision 530, which I have at home, which is a dual Xeon on there, it takes quite a bit out on it, especially encoding it. It took me on one of the videos that I did for Encan Depot, it took over 5 hours to get done. So that's a fair bit of computational power, just to get the animation, the voices, and all that done at the same time. This one, I'm not going to do that, but it's going to be strictly for audio purposes only, so it's not going to be as bad, especially for the encoding part of it, going to MP3s. And it's going to be good to have that for. And the other thing is, I'm going to take a look down there as well for some laptops. I had seen one, maybe two, that looked good for what I needed for, and a nice little upgrade to what I wanted to do. It's from Toshiba, one of the newer ones there with a Windows 8.1 with a quad-core on it, quad-core processor. So I'm going to see if he still has that around and if he can apply a little credit that I did for him for the work. So I'm going to see if that can be possible. If so, I'll pick up an extra slot of memory for it to bring it up to 8 gigs. And then maybe at a later date, when I'm ready, pick up two 8 gig sticks and bring it up to 16 gigs of RAM, the maximum for it. Because I know with my video editing that when I'm away from where my editor is, I need the processing power. You know, at least a minimum of 2 cores. Here it has 4, and oodles of memory, because I know for sure the amount of animation and all that needs to get done. The more memory, the better sometimes in certain cases. And I know this for a fact. When encoding with 2 gigs of RAM, sometimes it takes a little longer than usual because it has to swap everything out to the hard drive and then encode it into the thing there when it saves it onto the hard drive itself. So I'm going to be getting that done. I'm going to take a look and see if I can get that done and get a nice little system out for myself, brand new for myself, because I haven't bought anything new in a long time and I'm overdue for it. Computer-wise at home, workstations, I'm fine, and I may give my old laptop to my parents so that way they can actually do stuff at home, like to be able to go out on the net, check emails, whatever else, and hopefully try to get them actually doing that on their own. Just for the simple fact is that I don't want to keep on doing things for them that they can do on their own. So anyhow, this is for the Friday afternoon going home. I'll see everybody tomorrow, and we're going to continue on from there and then get the vlog set up and ready to be posted up for possibly Sunday night or Monday morning. So we'll take a look at it one step at a time at that time. So till then, I'll see you tomorrow, and it's going to be another day of fun vlogging there. Till then, folks. Anyhow, thank you for coming. Welcome. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. As you saw in the drive coming up in here today, I'm actually at one of my suppliers' place over at E-Tech Biz, and I'm just heading in to take a quick look for a used Mac, just to see on the pricing wise for it. And if not there, I'm heading over to the other place over there and take a look as well for any good pricing on possibly a used Mac, or one that I had actually caught my eye which had a 4-core processor on it. Go see, because I did some work for them, see if I can get any good pricing. If I did, I'll definitely pick it up and take a look from there. So let's head on inside and take a look, and we still have to go for lunch with Ciprian, my old colleague. Okay, so let's go in, take a look. Okay, so that's done. Finally got my new MacBook. The other one's going in just to get the operating system installed in, so that way I don't have to worry about it too much. That there is more likely going to go for my father, so that way he can do his stuff there. And this one here I'll be using for some light editing and whatever else. So let's head over back into Laval. Gonna go pick up Ciprian and go have some lunch. See you there. Okay, so that's done. Finally got my new MacBook. The other one's going in just to get the operating system installed in, so that way I don't have to worry about it too much. That there is more likely going to go for my father, so that way he can do his stuff there. And this one here I'll be using for some light editing and whatever else. So let's head over back into Laval. Gonna go pick up Ciprian and go have some lunch. See you there. And it looks like the bus is just arriving. Yes, folks, it looks like it's just here. Do we see Ciprian going to be coming out from the bus? And it's right in front of me. My God, folks. And it looks like it's him. He's coming. And he's waving. My God, he's here. He's made it on time. It is actually 5:57 or 5:53. My God, he's here. And he's ready to go. I'm going to be heading over to lunch.
Hello.
Hello, Ciprian. Come on in. How you doing, big guy?
Am I looking too black for you?
No, you're looking fine. Anyhow, folks, we're heading over to Patat 2000 because I know he's in the mood for his club sandwich, right?
Yes, sir.
My God, he's interested. Okay, so let's head over. Catch you over there. Hey, here we are. We're back over at Patat 2000. And I'm with, Ciprian finally came with me. See, here he is. He's back from Cuba. He had a good time over there. Did you smoke any cigars?
Yeah, of course. Also bought cigars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Were they good? Just out of curiosity. Because I always hear the Cuban cigars are the greatest thing.
They're expensive.
Yeah?
But
Good stuff.
when it's a cigar,
It's a cigar, right. Okay. So we're going to go in soon enough. I'm going to let him finish off his cigarette. I'm going to go in and have some lunch. See you soon. And here we go. There's my lunch. 2 hot dogs, all dressed, fries, Diet Pepsi. And this is what Ciprian is having. Jesus, Mary Ann Joseph. He's eating these guys out of...
You compare it?
See, this is his. This is mine. This is mine. That's his. What's wrong with this picture? Anyhow, we're going to have a good lunch. I'll see you guys later. And here we go. We just finished our wonderful lunches. And Ciprian is going already. He's going already for his pack of smokes. Anyhow, we're going to be heading over to Tim Hortons to have a coffee. And then head back home for the day because it's been a long day for us, or at least for me. So catch you back at home. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gents. This is a good day for a Friday. Oh, not Friday, I should say Saturday afternoon. It's been a busy day, and as you had seen from early today with Ciprian and all that, and me going over to Encan Depot to bring my old G4 powerbook in for to upgrade the OS from what I had on Linux. back to the original factory defaults. I'm going to be picking it up this next Saturday coming up, and it'll be brand spanking new again with the original OS, which is going to be fine for whatever. And I picked up a new MacBook there, something I can be able to use, and I'm still going to upgrade that one with up to 4 gigs of memory and put a larger hard drive in. I just have to get it initialized so I can put down the OS that's already in there, and then get the recovery CDs for it, and then switch out the hard drive and put in the 500 gig that I have, and put the original CD back in for it, and get it arranged so that I can actually get it loaded up with the operating system for it. So that way I'll be able to use it properly with a larger hard drive, and then get the memory for it, because right now it only has 2 sticks of 1 gigabyte in it to maximize it up to 2 gigs. The maximum it can go actually is up to 4 gigs of memory. The processor itself is a 32-bit Core 2 Duo on it, so it'll still do the job that I needed to do, a little bit more than what I had on the previous Mac, but still it's still usable for what I needed to do for even basic editing with the iMovie program on it. So I'll be able to actually use that while I'm away until I bring it back home, and then do the actual full editing on my Precision 530. So at least I'll be able to do something with it and still be able to do my regular editing on my regular machine. So this is basically it for the vlog of the week. Starting next week, just to let you guys know, I'm going to be revamping my vlogging, instead of me always doing the edits going to and from work. I'm reformatting it again to something a little bit more specific, specifically reviews, computer reviews, of hardware, software, and usual some of my hobbies that I have, and be able to do something different with it, because the format that I have right now for the past year or so, it's getting kind of mundane to record the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. I am quite sure you guys will agree. I'm going to try to vamp it up to something slightly different for everybody, and it's going to be a good thing, I hope. Again, it's going to be the vlogs themselves, or the reviews that I'm going to be doing, will still be coming out maybe once a week on a Saturday, or on a Monday, depending on when I have time to actually upload them up. You guys will still get the regular notifications, and everything will be fine. Okay? So with this, I'm going to let you go for the weekend. Get this here prepped up and ready to go, and get this one and the other one re-uploaded again, because the other one, my previous vlog that I had from last week, I had found a problem, and I didn't have a chance to upload the recent one that I have of that weekly vlog, which I'm going to do this coming weekend or on Monday. So that will be uploaded up Monday along with this, so you guys will have a new one, slightly changed, and we'll be perfectly fine after that. Okay? So have yourself a great day, a fantastic weekend, and if on Monday you see this, I wish you a fantastic week during the work week. Okay? Catch you guys later.